TNV, it's time that we take off this expensive soft skin, and I call it expensive because it costs you so much. It costs you so much to have this soft skin on that's afraid of prospecting, that's afraid to present, that's afraid of rejection. Man, do you know how many times I was rejected by one before I found my wife? I thank him, by the way. Thank him for saying no, because I want to find her. But we take off this expensive skin, this soft skin, because we tend to be strong. We tend to be strong, baby. We don't tend to be strong, baby. It's too hard to be soft. We tend to be strong, baby. We tend to be strong, baby. I am tend to be strong. I am tend to be strong. You are tend to be strong. Have a good night. Oh, pimp means pushing individual membership production, right? Okay. I was being pimped the first week of June. And I had to drive to North Carolina, which was 5.5 hours from my house on Sunday, to do a group on Monday, to come back home Monday night, to take my son to the doctor on Tuesday, to drive back out Tuesday night for a group on Wednesday, to come back home for a meeting with my job, to go back on Thursday for a group Thursday and Friday. And I'm like, wow, she really pimped me hard. Like, I felt like if I didn't do it, I was going to be walking out like Miss Beverly. But on the way home Monday night, I get a phone call from Mr. Darnell Self. He was like, hey man, how's everything going? We talking. I told him my schedule. I'm gonna be honest, I was telling him, looking for the congratulations, like, man, dude, look at it, man. That's what others not doing. That's why you're where you are. I'm looking for the congratulations. And he said 3 words. It's just work. That's all he said. I'm gonna be honest, I was like, what you mean? Did you not just get driving 20 hours this week? What you mean? But it's just work. Stop looking for congratulations on doing something that you should have did anyway. Growing up, my parents didn't give me nothing for getting all A's. My mom said that's what you're supposed to do anyway, unless you want to be dumb. Do the work unless you want to be broke. So, Mr. Self, is this what you do full-time or part-time? Awesome. What do you do part-time? Man, that's amazing. So you understand having multiple streams of income. Man, so I know you understand that you said that you're looking to invest or that you're investing. If I can introduce you to someone that's making over $1 million a year and helping others invest more by creating that unlimited capital that's coming in, would that be worth you taking a quick 20-minute look at a video? Take a look at this video. I'm gonna see if he's available. I'm gonna get you on the phone with him. Fair enough? That's it. That's it. I realize that a lot of times we don't say anything because we don't know what to say. Is this what you do full-time or part-time? You know, I always say stop shopping and start prospecting. I don't shop anymore. Whatever I buy, you are now a new prospect for me. Even if you say no right now, when I come back, I'm coming to your line again. Because at some point, that window of opportunity is going to be open. And I want to be climbing onto it. Window of opportunity open. When you sponsor a new young pro, get them connected to the young professional immediately. We want the mentorship, but guess what? We also want to be around our people. When you enroll a new young pro as a member, do me a favor. Get them on the phone with another young pro that has used the membership. We can't relate to your stories about a car dealership adding on $10,000 to your BMW Mercedes. You're not there yet. Put them on the phone with me where my apartment complex didn't unit when there was mold in my bathroom. We can relate to that because if I didn't have leadership, I wouldn't know what to do, right? So when they accomplish something, recognize them immediately. We don't get this in corporate America. I've been in corporate America for 12 years. I stayed because they pay well and there's benefits, not because they recognize me. But when I came to a Team New Vision breakout, it wasn't even an event in Salt Lake City. It was a breakout. And Mr. Self had the ring earners lined up across the wall. And the ring earners came down, and it was like this. It was so funny. It was like, Mr. Self came back on stage. He said, hold on. Y'all must have got we Team New Vision. We clap before we hear the name. And before he said, and the next. And the whole room stood up. I was sold. I was in. I just wanted to have the applause before my name was called because it wasn't about who I was or my position or the income. It was just because that was the environment. So recognize them immediately. I'm going to leave you with this. I say that because my dad asked me to stop smoking multiple times. My mom, who's a smoker, asked me to stop smoking multiple times. My brothers, who do not smoke, asked me to stop smoking a lot of times. It was something different coming from a mentor than a family member.
Yes.
Understand, y'all may think that young professionals don't listen to parents. We don't. But we listen to mentorship. Yeah. It was him saying that he was going to take away that shortcut, that microwave. See, I love ramen noodles, but I can't put it on the stove because it takes too long. I got to put it in the microwave and press 6 because I know I can eat it in 6 minutes. I didn't want to wait the 20 minutes to eat the noodles, so I didn't want to wait the 4 years to get the 6 minutes. I wanted to do it in 2, so I wanted the microwave, so I threw away the cigarettes. I wanted the mentorship. So if you know that we're looking for the mentorship, why are you? They said it. What's the resources that we're not using the most? These are the mentors. Why aren't we using them? It's easy for me to say, hey, if I can introduce you to someone that mentored me to 6 figures in the last 12 months, would it be worth 20 minutes of you watching a video? Yes. If I can introduce you to someone that has helped me, but has also helped others and looking to help more, would you like to be one of the more? Use it to your benefit. We are looking for mentorship. We're not looking for parents. Leaders, don't be our parents. Be our leader. Be our mentor. That's what we're looking for. All right? I don't like the clicker way over here. I'm sorry. I want to coach you. He said, I'm going to be honest with you. You call the company and get realigned. I will sign off on it. I don't care. I'm not going to coach you to 6 figures and you're not here to enjoy it, and your son is not here to have, or you're not here to have your son, or be with your son doing it. I'm going to be honest. I was like, whatever. That was January 11th. January 12th. I lit up a cigarette before we got back on the road, because we had a 6-hour ride back to Atlanta, Georgia. I lit up a cigarette because I was like, before we get on this 6-hour road, and I can't smoke in this car with these non-smokers, I want to get my last one. And he kindly came over and he whispered in my ear, that better be your last cigarette. And it was something about that sentence that I was like, oh, he's serious. So I gave him the pack of cigarettes and said, throw it away. He said, no. You do it. Cigarettes cost about $6.72. And it was a brand new pack. But I went over there and I threw it away. That was January 12th, 2 p.m., 2020. That was my last cigarette. Oh, I know it's out. Before I write anything in this book, I read that note. I only bring it to big events. I don't take it to Super Saturdays. I bring it to big events. Because I know when you're in a crowd of people and with positive energy, guess what? The devil is at work. So you get that phone, my phone is on Do Not Disturb when I'm in here and the training is going on. Because I know the devil is, so I read this. Thank you, Mr. Ellis. But that same weekend, this is what I mean by we're looking for mentorship. That same weekend, I'll never forget, we was on the golf course. And I used to be a smoker. Not heavy, just about 3 packs a day. I used to be a smoker. And I was ashamed of it. So you could never tell I smoked unless you saw me smoking. I didn't smell like it. I kept gum, I kept Listerine, I kept spray. You would never smell it on me. But if I'm nervous, if I'm in a place that I'm not feeling comfortable, I would light up a cigarette. I didn't care who was around. That was my comfort zone. And we was on the golf course and I lit up a cigarette. He didn't say anything. We was on like the 4th hole. We get around, I lit up another one. We keep going, I light up another one. And he pulls the cart over and he says, I'm gonna tell you this. If you're still smoking by the time your son is here, I'm no longer mentoring. The money that you're creating. Let them dream big, because I'm telling you, Mr. Malik said, you was with me yesterday. Like she went straight into it. Oh, I'm a hairstylist and I need to move to Atlanta. Like she started dream building so big. And I was like, awesome. Like this is what we're looking for. We always hear from Mr. Self. Mr. Self says all the time, what you're looking for is so tell me, what do you do? With young professionals, what I'm looking for is, how can you help me get there? See, we are the microwave generation, and because of that, we're looking for that shortcut. See, and sometimes y'all say, oh, shortcuts is wrong. No, it's not. I hit $100,000 in 2 years because I took the shortcut of Mr. Alistair Edwards, who took 4 years to get there. Some of you are going to become millionaire ring earners, $1 million ring earners, in less time than it took Mr. Self, because he already did it. You have the shortcuts. It's there. We're looking for mentorships as young professionals. I'm going to read something to you. If it's okay, Mr. Edwards. Mr. Edwards gave me this book 2 years ago, January 2020, in Orlando, Florida. We was at a super regional. And he wrote a note in it. But he told me I couldn't read it until I got back to the room and I was by myself. This is what the note says. Martavius, I am truly honored to have you as a part of the A-team. May the notes taken in this book, when applied, lead you to the time freedom you need to spend with your newborn child. May it give you and your wife the foundation to create generational wealth. I already know that you will be a great leader and a legend in PPLSI. Your work ethic has already proven that. I look forward to celebrating with you as you receive your $50,000 ring and beyond. Your brother for life. Literally, also. So, Mr. Rayvon Self, Mr. Malik Self, Mr. Mike Humes, and Mr. Alistair Edwards. Those are my 4 go-to people. If I'm in the store, I make a phone call. And I don't even tell them this is what I'm doing. Like, this is probably the first time that they heard me say this. I call them because now I have to prospect. Because what they're going to ask me if I walk out the store and then prospect them. Hey, you didn't ask the young lady if they want. So I get on the phone. That's my cheat code. I was talking to Mr. Humes before coming here, and I was in the store, and I was just talking to him, and I walked up to the young lady, and I was like, I'm sorry, sir, give me 1 second. We was talking, I was getting stuff, and I said, well, let me ask you, ma'am, is this what you do full-time or part-time? She said, I do it part-time. Oh, what do you do full-time? Now, if she would have said, I do it full-time, that's all I would ask. What do you do part-time? She said, oh, I work for Publix full-time. Oh, so you're a hustler. Right? You understand multiple streams of income, which is how you continue the conversation. You continue the conversation by asking, well, you believe in multiple streams of income. See, here's the thing, family. Young professionals are still dreamers. I don't want to get in trouble for this, but some seasoned pros have put their dreams on the shelf for whatever reason it is. Maybe it's because you had kids. Maybe it's because you got that promotion at your job. Maybe it's because you just think you're running out of time. See, young professionals, we think we still got time. We do. We're like, I'm just getting started. I can wait a while. We're still dreamers. Use that to your advantage. All right? But let's start with this. Y'all do realize that most I'm not even going to say most young professionals. I'm going to say most people have multiple streams of income. Would you agree? Yeah. Whether they're doing Uber, Lyft, they're doing DoorDash or Grubhub, they're doing something other than just one thing. Use that to your advantage. So my go-to line is, hey, is this what you do full-time or part-time? That's all I ask. See, this is what I found. And I always look at myself when I try to figure out the business, because I say, you know what? They say start out with a compliment. Does it work? Absolutely. I'm weird. I don't know how to switch from a compliment to business. I can tell Mr. Hunter all day, hey man, you look nice. How do I switch that from you look nice to are you open to some extra income? I have no idea. So guess what I did? I said, all right, well, I got to cut out the compliment and go straight to business. I'm not going to leave the compliment in and leave out the business. See, we talk to people every day. The question we got to ask ourselves is, what are we talking to them about? Right. I'm going to talk to Mr. Hunter anyway, but am I going to bring up the business? So this is what I do. Hey, is this what you do full-time, part-time? Can I give you a cheat code? Yes. If you're scared, call somebody. Social media, gyms, coffee shops, retail workers. But I tell folks all the time, you got to be a professional ear hustler. Y'all know what an ear hustler is, right? Yes. Or I tell people, if you didn't want me to know, you want to say it in public. Say it in your house or your car. But if you're saying it somewhere where I'm standing, I'm listening. Because I wait for someone to say, man, my apartment didn't give me back my deposit. I don't even say I'm sorry for ear hustle. I'm like, obviously you knew what I did. Because you said it in front of me. What did your attorney say about that? Network on purpose, family. Join groups. See, a lot of you join groups on social media, but how many of you actually put the word young professional behind it? Again, we got to start being intentional. If you want to recruit young professionals, be intentional. Go where they are. Yes, we are on LinkedIn too. A lot of us were raised 18 years of our life saying that you got to go get a job. Yeah. Then we went to college. Oh, not we. They went to college. I ain't going. Okay, I'm sorry. I just didn't finish. But then you go to college, and the next 4 years, your professor is telling you, you got to get a good job. Then they're telling you that jobs are where? On LinkedIn. So young professionals are on LinkedIn looking for a way to make some income. We're just not there looking for them. We're okay with them finding a 9 to 5. Why? Because we're prejudged. Oh, they just graduated college. Don't have money, don't have connections, probably don't take anything serious, but little did we know, he didn't want to get a job after college. Right? So the what? What do you say? Open your mouth. It's okay. We're not alien. We're who you used to be. Right? And look at you now. Right? So, where do you find young professionals? Everywhere. But I need you to start being intentional. See, we just heard from Mr. Kelly and Mr. Jefferson about making a list at 9. So we go out and we make a list, and we do exactly what I just did right there. I put down my mama them, my brother them, cousin them, auntie them. I did. But when it came out to them young professionals that walk this stage, I judged them. So I'm going to ask that you do me a favor and you be intentional about putting young professionals on your list daily. right? Friends with kids, your kids' friends, co-workers. Listen, when y'all go to work, I know we're back in cubicles. You hear the stories about, man, my kid got a traffic ticket, my kid this, my kid that. Be intentional on adding to your list a young professional. Who do they know that you should know, right? But raise your awareness. Go where young. See, yeah, I know we look at each other as the microwave generation, right? But the truth is, we still go to bookstores. Every time a book of the month come out, I don't run to Amazon. Why? Because I can't recruit Amazon. I go to the bookstore. I go to the business session. I find the book, but I keep looking because I'm waiting on someone else to come down that book out, that business out. Because if they stand in there, guess what? That's the conversation starter. Hey, you're looking at business books. Tell me about your business. Did you see how many ringers stood up and started in this business under the age of 35? Yeah. How many of you want on your team? I know I do. But you know what? It starts with stop prejudging and dismissing. We dismiss, see, we always say prejudging, right? I use the word prejudging and dismissing because we dismiss someone that we think may already be in a good spot. We thought Mr. Hughes was in a good spot because he already had the car, the house, but we didn't know he was looking to retire his mother, and the post office wasn't going to allow him to do that. But it starts with this. See, that's the problem. Y'all judge us off of who we were. Some of y'all even judge us off of who we are. But can I tell you, look at who we can become under the right leadership. You know, yesterday we heard from Mr. Hume say, in the morning, he does 3 gratitudes. You know, there's one gratitude that I say on a daily basis. And it's thanks to Mr. Alistair Edwards, that he didn't look at who I was. He didn't look at who I was at the time when he met me. All he said was, are you coachable, have a burning desire, and willing to work? And under his leadership, I stand before you today. So, we may be saying, who are young professionals? We are people. Can y'all stop asking me, how do I talk to young professionals? Same way you talk to someone that's not a young professional.
And Tracy said,
This is the guy that tried multiple things in the industry and haven't had any success. And I'm at the TNV event and they're getting recognized on stage. Let me do this real quick. Ringers, I'm gonna ask for your help. If you started this business under the age of 35 and you're a ringer, please stand up. So you're telling me there's young professionals making money in this business? And we want, Mr. Self, you know, there's some of us out here that still wait till the last day to qualify for ED. But we walk past who you used to be, who you used to be, who you used to be, who you used to be. And we have 4 self-sufficient leaders. You do Zooms, you do Zooms, you do Zooms. We could be qualifying platinum and we're worrying about ED because we're walking past our future. Thank you. And all I want y'all to say, is, look at them now.
man, people always say I'm doing so good for myself. And I did everything that they told me to do. I got the house, I got the car, but for some reason, after 30 years, I still can't retire my mom. It's gotta be something different. She deserves it.
This next guy, I mean, he's been in the industry for a minute now and had no success, so, I mean, obviously he's not good for the industry, or he just got any lack belief, or you're not good for him.
Man, quit my job to become an entrepreneur. 3 years later, 3 companies later, still no success. My family told me this would happen. Should I go back to the mall and get a job? Should I just quit entrepreneurship all around? You know what? I'm gonna change my self-talk. My next opportunity is my best opportunity.
That's my list. I mean, I made a list. They told me to make a list. I made a list. You know, we're going to the best event of the year, which is the TNV 2022 event. And can you imagine hearing can you just imagine getting to this event?
In the news, $100,000 winner, Mr. Eddie Bales. And the newest millionaire club member, Miss Karen Beverly. And the newest $700,000 winner, Mr. Michael Hughes. And the newest $1 million ring winners.
Commitment is doing the thing long after the feeling has left. So let me, okay. 1, mama them. 2, brother them. 3, cousin them. 4, auntie them. 5, who else can I put on my list? You know, I could put this gentleman on my list, but he's a college student, probably don't have no money, you know, he don't take anything serious, and I don't have no real connections.
Man, it's about that time. Got graduation coming up. I'm not looking forward to going to the working road straight out of college. I wish there was something else I could do.
Then I could put this young lady on my list, but look at all the tattoos. I mean, she had a baby at a young age. I mean, so she used to making bad decisions.
I wish people would just stop judging me. All my tattoos, I know I'm a young mom, but I'm just looking for an opportunity so I can spend more time with my daughter.
Yeah, there you go.
And then this next gentleman, I mean, he dressed nice, he already bought a house, he got a car, good job. He wouldn't be interested in nothing, you know.
And I also want to share a certificate received from the county that we are in today for this event, recognizing Mr. Self. County Council of Anne Arundel County, citation presented to Darnell Self in recognition that Anne Arundel County Council recognizes your hard work and dedication Darnell and Tracy Self. In recognition of your leadership and entrepreneurial achievements, thank you for the significant contributions you have made to Maryland and globally through your philanthropic efforts. Best wishes for continued success. Anthony G. Brown. Spill that tea. So we just recognized ring earner number 127, Rodney Swanson, and ring earner number 128, Tracy Broughton. Congratulations. But before we do any more recognition, there is something I would like to share with the family. It's probably a safe bet that everyone knows how busy Mr. Self can get, helping to run a $3 billion company and whatnot. But I want everyone to really pause for a minute and ask, how is he able to do all the things he currently does, and he still finds time to ensure he is pouring back into each and every one of us? With everything he has on his plate, he finds the time to ensure he never misses a family event, a team call, or a PPLSI corporate call. With everything on his mind for planning the event, he still finds ways to make sure those who serve know that he appreciates them. It's always the small things for him, especially when it comes to looking out for others. To our new family, I want to make sure all of you know who your leader is. Mr. Self got to where he is because he doesn't think about himself first. He thinks about the people he leads first. Not how does it benefit him, but first and foremost, how does it benefit you, me? Mr. Self and our First Lady, Mrs. Tracy Self, invest in events like this to make sure everyone who has a burning desire to succeed can afford to attend and participate in all of the events.
7 out of California, Mr. Rodney Swanson. Give him a round of applause. Celebrations later, so many of you will be up here during the celebration. So I don't want this person to come up yet because I don't want to steal their thunder from the testimony that we'll do, but I just want you to see who this person is. So we're going to ask that they stand because they are in the audience. And they are number 128. And many of you may know this person because she is a fiance of an existing ring earner. Back in 2011, I think it was, she was Miss America. But now she is Team New Vision's 128th ring earner, Miss Tracy Broughton. Who's the head of Team Diamond Quest, Mr. Mark Eldridge is here with us. Swindle anybody. You know what I mean? They say, hey, you want to play? And I played it for free for a while and lost a few games. On purpose. And then they decided to bet me money. And I was like, I don't know. I normally get warmed up after my 4th or 5th game. That's how you do it. So I pay for my books. My mom is happy. So this is what I'm gonna do real quickly. And many of you may or may not know, but we have combined leadership that has entered the TNV family, and so we're a bigger family. And so you heard Mr. Hepner say teams make dreams because he founded that team. And now that team in Team Division has come together as one team. And so we are blessed and proud to have these families come together. And we appreciate you all. And Mr. Gary Jenkins, who we promoted earlier, did the rap that showed the teams coming together, that opening video that was just simply phenomenal. And so he also showed Team New Freedom, which is a part of Teams Make Dreams, headed up by Mr. Shawn Michael. Did he do an awesome job on stage?
He's like the millionaire ringer nerd thing. Yeah, right? Yeah, you too? Yeah, okay. And now you can tell your fun fact.
Fun fact about Darnell South.
Yeah.
I have so many.
No, okay. Tell it. That's appropriate.
Well, I have like 2. Anyway, guys.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Did you guys know that before Darnell Soul had money, when he was in college, he was a pool shark? And he swindled people on the pool table to get money to pay for his books.
Yeah. You're a leader. You're a swindler.
With personal development and self-talk, he's a better man.